cedo no sábado. Também estava a falar com uma cliente que me abordou. Expliquei as coisas. Depois eu só um bocadinho que vou falar ali com os meus amigos. Eram mais 3. Estava lá uma fulana inglesa. Deduzo que seja inglesa. Ela fala inglês também. Tirou-me os clientes. Jesus. Ela sabia que eu tinha estado a falar.
É a pandilha quando está aí assim.
Fiquei para morrer. Eu até comentei isto com o meu filho e o meu filho surpreendeu. Mas não é isso.
Enfim,
Este rápido.
O que eu mais gosto é o São Jorge. É o que eu mais gosto.
Mas São Jorge fez a conta daquela.
Já vi.
então maltinha, vamos seguir aqui. Hoje é segunda. Vamos seguir aqui por trás. Santa Apolónia. Santa Apolónia, Monte. Portanto, Feira da Ladra, Monte. E depois descemos pela Catedral. Descemos ao contrário. Ok. Porque é melhor assim. Depois, quando estamos a descer da Catedral, apanhamos a rua da concessão, a do elétrico. Entramos no Chiado, fazemos o Chiado todo, depois Alecrim e vamos garagem vinhos. Os vinhos ali ao pé.
O que ia dizer? Tens é que estar de olho em nós.
Não, eu estou devagarinho.
Por favor, posso dar ajudar.
Quando fomos ali a descer. Isto é aquilo que o pessoal curte fazer mais, os Ibers e o... Isto é muito tranquilo. O tempo passa no instante, normalmente dá gorjetas.
Tens que ver a dificuldade.
E tomáramos não estar todos os dias isso.
Isto era o que eu estava a dizer ao João. Devia ser assim todos os dias.
Pá, temos aí imenso que a gente vive disto, basicamente. Mas isto está a buscar um momento de estrangula. Isto não dá para mais. Tem que ser só marcações. A gente já tem muitas. Mas isto até as grandes empresas estavam um bocadinho... Este ano foi uma razia.
Foi.
No inverno. Já passou. Maltinha, vamos andando para aqui. Porque... Tirei daqui o banco. Vou precisar.
Vou tirar o telefone.
Tu mandas neste grupo, disto que vamos fazer, manda a quantidade de pessoas que tens. E vamos ver porque às vezes nem dá tempo de ir ao chiado. Pode ser um bocadinho desanimado.
É?
Pode ser um bocadinho desanimado.
Pois.
Aí ontem, dia da mulher, mandei tanta mensagem de amor a tanta mulher.
Devia ter trazido
Aproveitei.
o casaco da
Pinga amor.
do Tuk Tuk. Não tem. Olha, tens aqui. Hoje eu ando sempre com isto.
polícia, o CIA. O CIA está sempre a ver o que é que eu tenho no telefone. Tive que pôr um código no telefone. Tive que pôr um código no telefone e um código também no WhatsApp. Chega que está a Adriana, já sabia o meu código do telefone e o código do WhatsApp. Foda-se. O gajo já não pode mandar mensagens de amor às gajas. Ao ponto que chegamos.
Agora já via de outra maneira, ao pingamão.
Ela topa tudo. Nem eu posso estar mais de 20 minutos no quarto, eu deito-me sempre mais cedo. 20 minutos no quarto calado. Ela vai lá espreitar. Mas já me pede. Mas já me pede. Ou da Inquisição, faz a devassa da minha vida, tu. Jesus, ela sabe as camisas que eu tenho, as que não tenho. Eu não posso comprar nada, meu. Ela vê tudo. A Adriana guarda as contas todas. Imagina, as contas todas, quanto é que eu gasto um ano, ela sabe quanto é que eu gasto em combustível, bababá, em restaurantes.
Sim?
É bom, porque eu no final do ano vejo, foda-se, ando a gastar esta merda. Mas o melhorio...
Para ele é bom, para mim é a razão porque eu não estou casado. Bom dia, senhora.
Good morning.
We are fine. How are you
Excellent.
doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 3 people and then 3 tuk-tuks for 222. Yeah?
Exactly, a couple.
Brilliant.
And
Excellent.
one with 4.
And on the ticket it says 2 sharing or 4
Yeah,
sharing,
yeah,
all right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'll be here. I'm running up and down here, all right?
Thanks.
Quer dizer, o Tuk Tuk Squad tem 3. Não. É aquilo que ela disse.
Entendi também.
So, I'm sorry, total 11 or 12?
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in total.
So
So 2, 4,
I'm
6
taking 3 instead
and
of
3 in this one. Yeah? Okay. Thank you.
9 em total. 2,
Sim,
6.
é.
Como eu disse. Ainda bem que eu dei conta.
Mas o mulherio aqui dos truques, quando é inverno não vem para os truques, elas são mais espertas do que nós, não é? As sacaninhas, só quando aparece o sol.
Eu vi bastantes, quarta, quinta e sexta. Aquela rua a tua pinguiça, a Andreia. Ele comprou aquela lá da Color Trip. Com um brasileirito.
Dentes. Ah, é?
Com um brasileirito puto.
Olha,
Foram
cravos.
Agora foram passear.
Usa
Para
cravo.
tempo, porque eu tive lá
Crava para comer.
Sim,
Munha.
cravinho.
Cravinha, munha. Então pões onde dói.
É do chapéu.
Em 2 horas.
Eu vou hoje ao dentista da parte da tarde
Então.
Esse puto brasileirito.
e estou
Sabes que
com
é
medicamentos para me tirar as dores.
muito calculista, não? Utiliza a beleza dela como pé de cabra. Não sei se estás a ver.
Pé de cabra.
Estás mais magro. Olha, deve ser não fazer nada. Depois eu no primeiro dia. Aí eu quando não faço nada engordo.
Fiz aqui ali daquele lado, um evento de street food, americano. Bem, manda-lhe um raspanete. Ele é malandro.
Mas foi aquele que tu cantaste, Pedro? Okay. Mas foi naquele sítio ali? Este sítio tem potencialidade por causa dos barcos, mas...
Não tínhamos lá pessoal de barcos. Não. Pagavas para entrar. E foi organizado pela Sabanap. Só que o que ele sabe, o americano, já é um esquecido. Ele esquece que eu tenho mais idade que ele. E foi morrer o assunto no pavilhão Carlos Lopes.
Mas eu não percebo como é que aquele sítio está um bocadinho de luta. Em cima não, em cima é uma empresa
Não sei
que uma
se-
vez tive que
eu
resolver
também
um
não percebi.
assunto e fui lá a essa empresa, uma empresa. Os tipos com a massa. Mas ali embaixo está muito tudo. Epá, isto podia ser mais dinamizado, mas isto é do Porto de Lisboa e tudo quanto é do Porto de Lisboa Está na zona. Isto aqui dava uma esplanada muito gira, pá, podias ter umas lojinhas, uma livraria também. Aliás, tu foste com essa ideia para eles copiam e fazem eles. Era umas chinesinhas bonitas. Não?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
ma'am.
Welcome to Lisbon. Let me see, sir, please.
Tuk Tuk for two.
Yeah, great.
You can go already over here with João. Okay.
Follow
Nice to
me.
meet you.
Hello. Hello. Hey, what is the name?
Terry.
Jerry?
Terry.
Terry?
Denise.
Denise. Okay, Dennis. Terry, follow me. So, my tuk is here. Take a seat, sir.
Over you go. Over you go. Over you go. That was me. Oh.
Thank you.
Right.
So great. So my first question to you is, where do you from?
We're from the Midlands in England.
Great, very great. And then the next question, you want that I open this or you want that I close this?
Open?
I'm happy having it open.
Open. Open.
Let it open, okay?
Yep.
Okay. So, the reason why I ask you where you're from is always because I hope I get some English.
All right.
And it is not a lie, because I have to share a lot with you.
Right.
Because we are the oldest friend of England.
We heard that the other day. Some declaration was signed many years ago.
Treaty of Windsor,
That's it.
1384. And the reason is also very special. So, you know, we started on the age of the Crusaders.
Yeah.
So there came a lot of Crusaders to help the Portuguese fight against the Moorish, against the Islam. But the biggest amount of Crusaders came from England. And we was very thankful. And with the Crusaders, we fighted against the Islam, against the Moorish. And we came to Lisbon. And we take the castle, which was constructed before from the Romans, was then Moorish with our English friends. And then the castle needs a name. And we called it George, like the King George I of England. So, but we just don't call it like a king. Normally we have a prefix for kings is Don. Don George, for the English king. We want even to make it higher. Sons are higher than kings. So we called it Saint George. So, and then we have to keep that thankful to the English until we started to help someone else. And we started to help the Templar Knights. The Templar Knights was a protector in the Middle East, and also in Europe, the holy sites of Europe. They're protected, and the route protect the pilgrim. And because of that, they have the permission to lend money because the pilgrim get in struggle, so they can ask for money by the Templar Knights. And you can, and maybe you know, in the Middle Ages, normally it was unchristian to lend some money. Only the Templar Knights have this permission. So you are the only bank in Europe, you get rich like stupid. So they get in struggle, starting by a king of France, Philip IV, and Philip IV started to ask for money by the Templar Knights. Because kings are given by God in that thinking in that time, the Templar Knights give them money. But then he asked again, and again, and again, and again. So the Templar Knights one day said, no, you have enough. So what this king did, so all nation was Catholic in that time. He go to the Pope and pretend that the Templar Knights are praying to the devil. And much more, there's a big list. So a lot of lies. We know it from Trump, so we have some example from this time. So, and what's happened? They have to flee from all over Europe. Some of them could also flee to England. Some of them flee to Malta. But the most people of them flee to Portugal because the King of Portugal was a member of the Templar Knights in that time. So they came to Portugal, and of course Portugal is also a Catholic country now, and back then of course more. Portugal have to follow the Pope, but somehow, well, what did our king? They just opened a new convent, the Convent of Christ, and put all the Templar Knights into, so the Templar Knight officially disappeared. They even took their sign, which was a red cross with thick endings. But they have to change a bit to be not that, obviously, they put a white cross inside. 1307 they have to flee. 10 years later, the first, and that's why the oldest navy was founded, and had get this sign of Convent of Christ. And then the English struggle with the same French king, Philip IV. Philip IV was also the king who pushed back England from France, 100-year war. And then he wants to come over to England. And England asked for help, and the only navy in that time came to protect the English. And not even one French could put a feet on English ground. So we was very thankful that we could help the English. So we have another experience with Castilla, which became later to Spanish. The English helped us, and then we made the country. So we helped each other. And it was the Portuguese who made the first empire to expand all over the 5 continents. And of course we like to share this experience with the English. And we don't know how the English get the biggest empire. So it was great that at least the biggest empire is not our enemy, which helped us too. Anyways, we was always a small country, and it's a miracle by itself that we make that empire. So, okay. You're welcome. So let's go.
You're the leader.
No, I'm not. My leader came now. He's the leader. So which city you are the next? It is Liverpool, or what is the middle in Middle England?
Oh well, we're from a place called Corby.
Corby,
which is near Northampton, which is in Northamptonshire, which is in the Midlands.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh, very cool. So what you doing for a living?
Retired.
Oh. Best answer. The best answer. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll probably find a lot of the people that are on the tuk-tuks and the tours, they're all retired.
At least when they came from the ships, yeah, it's usually.
Yeah.
So. So, what do you know about Portugal?
Not a great deal. We know little bits. We were in Porto yesterday, but
You know,
not a great deal. Apart from the Windsor agreement. We heard about that the other day.
so anyways, nowadays turns out that this guy is not that bad. The most people, anyways, whether it makes no difference where they came from, they don't know that much. And in the time of Trump, nobody. Sometimes it's good not to get notice.
Yeah.
So we are happy that Trump didn't mention the Azores Island as next after Greenland. So, yeah. Sí, tá bem. Yeah. So, what I want to say, I will share you a bit. Portugal is still a miracle in this history, because when you notice how many people live today, here live now 10 million people, and France have now I think 58, so 1 to 6. When we started the discovery age, Portugal had only 1 million and France had 40 million, 1 to 40. But to be honest, France was the most populated country in Europe. So England at that time had 6.5, but it was after the Black Death. So usually have to have more and recovered soon. So, and then we had one thing, and maybe you can understand, you cannot make that many wars when you have just 1 million people. So, everything what we did is something else than a war. When we cannot avoid, we make a war, and mostly we win, like the English too. And there's 2 big wars I want to share to you, 2 independence wars. One was against the Castilians, which the English helped us. The battlefield of Aljubarrota, about 100 kilometers from Lisbon to the north. And that is also linked to the same French king, because we had cut Philip IV plans twice. Once because we gave shelter to the Templar Knights, and then the second time because we protect England. And then he get very angry, and he joined with the most populated country in the Peninsula Iberia, which was Castilla. And by the way, to know how powerful Castilla was, 7 million people. So also 1 to 7. And they had an army. France had an army, Castilla had an army. We had a navy, but not an army. So they came with the army, and the English came help us. And in Aljubarrota they came along. We could prepare the site. So the most of the French trap in our traps, falling in our traps. Falling in our traps. So, and who was left was the Castilians fighting with the Portuguese, and there was the normal people with the normal working stuff what they had, and women and men. But still, after hours of war fighting, the Castilians turned around and began to run. And there was a woman. She runs after the Castilians, a bakery woman with a bakery shovel. And she killed 7 Castilians by the run. So, and I want to say to you, as a small nation, our women have to be strong too. So some art. That is what is the name of this flower? You know? This flower. Right now, I don't remember the word in English. It is the symbol of our democracy, because on 25 of April 1974 we fight against our dictator and with our army, and we get liberalized. And there was also again a woman who wanted to celebrate her 1-year existing restaurant and bought flowers of April with this this flower. How's the name is? Sorry. So she heard in the radio that the army will come to Lisbon. She goes outside and gave every soldier